To be honest with you guys, I'm still shocked about Mbuyiseni Ndlozi commenting that he was misled about the positions he used to take against President Cyril Ramaphosa. Many of you guys, you don't care about certain things in people. Things like principles, honesty, loyalty, discipline, like what they stand for. Do they believe in something? Many of you guys don't care because you don't have those things in you. You don't have principles. So you easily defend people for no reason. So you guys who defending people who gonna say they were misled, we just know what type of people you are. But I want to show you guys something. Something Mbuyiseni Ndlozi once said about the president of the country. And I want us to speak about this and everything else. Listen to this.
We may be dealing with psychosis, whose symptoms are delusions, illusions, because Zakes Mda, when he writes DP, he knows that he's writing fiction. But our candidate tonight truly believes in the delusions that he gives us. 1 million houses in Alex. He believes that. It's a proper belief. And Fanon teaches us about cognitive dissonance. That when you tell such a person who suffers from these symptoms the truth, they hold on so much to their core belief, they become agitated, uncomfortable. If you tell him now that he's wearing a blue tie, he may tell you he's convinced that he's not even dressed. Just today, after being warned of delusions, he comes to this platform and says, unsafe toilets have been replaced in 92% of schools needing safe toilets. The remaining 280 schools are scheduled for completion within this financial year. But the report of the Basic Education Department titled Education Facility Management System Report, published 3 July 2024, says there are 1,770 pit toilets, schools with pit toilets. 280, 1,770. This is not a candidate of fiction. We have passed the stage of fiction and we are dealing with mental illness.
That's Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. That's the man who today is saying, yes, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And I once said it here on my channel once, that if Mbuyiseni Ndlozi decides to go the route of his friend, Floyd Shibambo, and walk around and say he was misled about, I thought maybe he was going to say he was misled about Jacob Zuma, he's going to join the MK party. But it seems he was misled about Ramaphosa. And I'm not even saying he's going to join the ANC, but he was misled. We are talking about he was misled. We're not talking about the clip he posted when he said he was misled. Many of you don't even know. That clip is 6 years old. 6 years ago. That's what Cyril Ramaphosa was saying. 6 years ago. That's not the clip of yesterday. That's not a clip of anytime soon. That clip there Mbuyiseni Ndlozi was posting. It's an old clip. Many of you guys don't even know that. It's not things that were said yesterday. It's not things that were said this year, last year. They were said a very long time ago when Trump was still the president of the United States, before Joe Biden. That's how old that clip is. And look at the ANC, what it has done. Look at the Ramaphosa administration, what it has done in the past 6 years after him saying whatever he said in that clip. Look at black people's lives. The land, did black people get it? Did black people get anything in return after him saying that? Back to Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Because we had to explain that clip. Many of you are saying, but he's right. What he posted there about this man, Ramaphosa, is right. Did you hear the clip that I just played? When Mbuyiseni Ndlozi was saying, Ramaphosa uyahlanya. Did you hear it? Did you hear what Mbuyiseni Ndlozi was saying there? Khuluma esinye isilungu Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Khuluma ama-psychosis. Hey, sinye isilungu mona. If you're not understanding what he's saying, you wouldn't understand. Like, That's what he was saying. And then today was misled. Hey, things change so quick in our country. You know why I'm kind of disappointed with this whole thing of Mbuyiseni Ndlozi saying he was misled about President Ramaphosa? I'm disappointed because the questions you can only ask in a situation like this is the same questions we asked the think tank, Floyd Shivambu, the brains of the EFF. We were asking so many questions. Who misled you? Why did you allow to be misled as a grown up? Why was someone misleading you for the past 10 years to say something about someone that is wrong? Why didn't you take it upon your own intelligence as a PhD holder, as a scholar in political science, as a PhD studied doctor? You are a doctor. You're not just anyone in society. You're Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. How is it a doctor of society was misled about something he studied, political science? Why was someone misled about something that he could have easily done research and find out, yazin, EFF in Mangala, these people know. Let's take a different stance. Let's not take this stance. Why is it that if he was so misled so bad, he chose to stay in the EFF and go to the parliament of the EFF and continue earning a salary, knowing very well the EFF, the positions that are taking against Ramaphosa, they are wrong? Why did he allow to read statements that were written by the EFF against Ramaphosa, knowing very well that they are misleading him and misleading the country? For what? Because he was earning a salary in parliament. So that's all. That's what this is all about. The money. Because you can't say you were staying in the EFF knowing very well that you can't say I used to disagree in the meetings, but just because it's a collective effort, I couldn't do anything. So I had to read these speeches. Who read a speech that it doesn't believe in? What type of a person are you? It's like it takes away all your credibility. That means you say things you don't believe in society. You're walking around saying things that you were told you should say. You are easily bought, you are easily corruptible, you are easily indoctrinated, and you're a doctor in society, and we must believe you when you say you were misled. Come on, man, it's truly disappointing. Don't expect us to respect a person who does that. Don't expect us to be lenient and be like, it's fine, he was misled, let him go. He was misled. How do you say you were misled? Mbuyiseni Ndlozi saying he was misled about Ramaphosa. After him saying all those things about Ramaphosa, he was misled. Then why were you saying those things? To secure a bag in the Parliament of South Africa. That's what it was all about. To secure a position, to be in the CCT. That's what it was all about. You were never believing these things the EFF stands for. You were never standing by your word. You're just saying things for the sake of the EFF salary, the parliament salary. Then you must be told, these people are the think tanks of the world. We must be told, these people here, they can shape the South African political sphere and make it something better. Then we must be told, these people are fit to be leaders in South Africa. Then we must be told, these people must be the deputy president of the EFF. Then we must be told, these people, when they leave, people who act like this, when they leave the EFF is gonna die. Ninga zositshela kabi nina.